with clams or mussels, just watch that none of them have opened. If they have, give them a little tap on the board. And if they close, they're safe to eat. If they don't close, you need to discard them. Also watch for any cracked ones. With vongola, you've got to be careful too, because they live in the sand, so they need to be really well rinsed. If not, you'll have sand in your sauce afterwards. So I've given these a good wash and they're ready to go. They're all perfect actually.
I've put some olive oil into a warm pan, and in goes a good handful of finely chopped garlic. And be careful not to burn it. I've also chopped some parsley, and about half of that goes in at this stage. And I've already put my pasta on to boil.
So I'll pop in my local vongola, not Aldo's ones which were spitting at us. In we go. That's lovely. And a good glug of white wine. The white wine is important. It has to be a really nice dry white wine, something you'd be happy drinking yourself, because that is in fact the sauce with this. So if it's something that's not a little off or not to your taste, it's not going to taste very good as a sauce. Keep your saucepan covered. It's really important because you have to allow the steam to open up the clams. And as soon as the clams are open, we'll be ready to finish our dish. So let's just check on the pasta, which should just be ready. Yep, I'd say about another minute. They're just ready, so I really need to get my pasta out. Now, the only way you're going to know if your pasta is cooked is to honestly just taste it. Your pasta needs to be al dente, which means that it should have a little bit of a bite to it. So all these stories about throwing your pasta against the wall and seeing if it sticks, it's a load of rubbish, to be honest. So now, get a piece. And here we go. That is just perfect. I need to work fast on this one. So, just strain it. Now, I've strained that, but I've kept the pasta water because if this sauce needs thickening, I can use the pasta water. The starch in the water will thicken this just a little bit. And in goes our pasta. I've chosen linguine for this recipe, which is like a flat spaghetti. And it works really, really well. It just picks up the sauce very well. So just mix your clams with your linguine and the sauce. You know, in all the fancy restaurants, the chefs would spend time taking each individual clam out of each individual shell and then keep a few back for decoration. But generally not in southern Italy. The whole dish is served shells intact, and then when you're eating it, you lift the clams out of the shells, and it's part of the fun. That looks lovely. Now, a little bit of salt and pepper is important. There we go. And some sea salt. And another little mix. It smells of a holiday by the beach. It's gorgeous. So, I'm just going to lift out my pasta onto my plate. And then some clams for the top. And in the cooking process, of course, some of the clams are going to fall out anyway and work their way through. There we are. And I think a lovely little bit of parsley to finish. There it is, linguine alla vongola.